So as you may be able to tell, I've been working on a few projects lately, which I'm sure you could tell by the looks of the mattress in the middle of my living room acting as my sofa. I've also done some partial painting, and in true ADHD fashion, I just have doom piles everywhere, even literal dirt. So I never know where to start, which is why it gets this way in the first place. But I do know you should start with the thing you want to do least, because once you've got that momentum going, everything else will seem easy. You'll actually be motivated to do it. So let's get started. Lately, I've been like kind of abusing my chopping board. So we need to address the oil that is now staining. From the looks of it, it needs a really good scrub. So I'm taking a coarse salt with lemon juice and rubbing that all over. The stain won't be completely gone, but after a couple more washes, it will. Then I can give it the full treatment and oil it. Now, I'll admit I don't have routines. I'm working on it. It's just things that I can manage to remember to do, and that's really not remembering. It's noticing a cue, which leads me to another cue. Generally, because I have 75 other projects, and all of those are top priority. On a good day, I can't distinguish what should come first. But when I do get to that point, making sure that I soak this every day will definitely be on that list. As you can see, this basically looks the same as before I did the deep clean video. We can't let it get this bad anymore. And after I use like an all-purpose cleanser for the countertops, go back in with my disinfectant spray. Huge thank you to Squarespace because I use them to host my website. So if you have any need for a domain, you can use their app to create a bio site and have that be your landing page to navigate people wherever you want them to go. If you offer services, you can even use Squarespace to schedule your clients, an e-commerce store if you sell products, or even set up a website to act as your portfolio, and of course, run a blog. So the options are endless, and you can get a discount with my code abetweene, or just head to squarespace.com/abetweene to get 10% off. This apartment, for some reason, always has just like a layer of dust, literally within 24 hours. So I will go in with this dry mop attachment when I just need to pick that up because it's minimal effort. It's also good for gathering my piles. Please tell me that someone else also does this, sweep up a pile of something and just leave it there, like several of them in one room, and just be like, yeah, I'll get the dustpan later. I have a vacuum, more than one, so I have no idea why I'm even sweeping in the first place. I think in particular it's when it's like chunky pieces of things, but still, unnecessary. And again, the reason that the floors even look like this is because I was painting and patching holes and stuff, so there's just a lot of debris. But in general, they do sort of kind of look like this. I think it's because the previous tenant used a lot of waxes on the floor, and in the long run, that's not great. It can actually make it so that you have to clean more often, so I don't tend to buy traditional mopping products, and will definitely go for a natural soap or DIY something. And you're getting the semi-full reveal of the bed because in a previous video I gave you a sneak peek of me updating my bed frame, and this room still has a long way to go, but I'm slowly getting there, and I'm okay with that because this is how makeovers happen in real time. You don't get everything all at once. And for the meantime, I'm gonna move this dresser from here to here, but just know that's not its permanent location. And as far as pros and cons go, if you've ever thought about getting this bed, one of the cons is that the height is not standard. So finding under bed storage is like extremely difficult. So to utilize all the space that I can, I just use vacuum seal bags for all of my bedding. I washed my hair last night and I'm frankly concerned to see this much hair come out of my head. When it comes to cleaning the bathroom, as far as the shower goes, for anyone who had questions about cleaning the vinyl, I treat it just like as if I were cleaning glass. As you can see, you do still get buildup from like your soap, shampoos, and conditioners. I still use the scrubber part on the back of my squeegee. And again, as long as your application is good, you're not going to get any lifting. So when applying, keep in mind you do want to kind of decrease the amount of times that you're lifting and reapplying to that tile. And not necessarily because you'll disturb the adhesive, but because you'll be stretching the vinyl. If you have like rippling and stuff, then that would affect it. And by the way, unlike usual, instead of using citric acid, I'm actually using vinegar. Someone did ask me if like using the two of them were like kind of the same. And while they're both acidic, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like the citric acid does a better job on chrome specifically, which I think. You see a difference? And I never actually finished decorating the bathroom because there's just some things that I knew I needed but couldn't find, and I didn't want to rush it. So one of those things that I'm manifesting is an adequate container to put this super floss in. If I want to use it consistently, I have to be able to see it. So if you have any recommendations, please share, because leaving it in this bag ain't it. And here's where I noticed that the sink was draining like kind of slow, or actually really slow. But instead of buying like Drano or something like that, you can absolutely treat this with the whole baking soda vinegar trick, because unlike cleaning, this is where it's actually effective. Since baking soda is alkaline and vinegar is acidic, the two of them neutralize each other. It's as if you're just using water. But using this chemical effect, and most importantly, plugging your sink, like I failed to fully do because I somehow failed to notice this hole here, that pressure, when trapped, would actually dislodge a clog. And although I have used my wet vac on the bathroom floor, I prefer to just do it by hand because it's just so simple with the vinyl. I noticed that it doesn't hold on to as much debris, probably because at this point the tile is not sealed, so it's porous, and these have a smoother surface.